A game that doesn't give you a single extra life in the entirety of the game, and no bombs, like bombs don't exist in this game, is quite fucked up. I will say that in that regard, it's probably one of the most hardcore shoot 'em ups I remember in terms of resources. You don't get an extra life no matter what, and bombs don't exist. That's pretty hardcore. Like, I mean, even very hard games, like, I don't know, very hard games. It depends on what you consider a very hard game. I mean, you could talk about Ketsui. Ketsui is not an easy game, but it depends on what you want to do. But regardless, even that game has extra lives and bombs. But this one doesn't. It is true that the patterns are not very hard. So I would wonder how they are in very hard difficulty. Kinda wanna try that. I mean, I'm clearly gonna get fucked, but might as well give it a try. Might as well. That reminds me, Yannick, I've been talking some minutes ago about Lenin. Have you played Lenin? You know that I'm pretty sure that when you came to the channel the first time, I think aside from Seiho, I was also probably playing Lenin. You didn't? Interesting. So I wanna play it again. It's just that, as I say, every time that I think of replaying Lenin, I remember how bullshit the games are. So, to take care of my cholesterol levels might not be a good idea. I played a bunch of Lemon. I don't think I played any game with the word lemon in it. However, probably not. Or not that I remember, at least. But as I say, it's... As much as I wanna play... Well, in fact, earlier today I was like, well, might as well practice a little bit. Like, if I did that with Daytona, I don't see why I wouldn't do it with Lenin. But it turns out that it's very hard. Obviously it's hard because the whole game is bullshit. Well, I'm obviously thinking of playing the hardest difficulty. If I play something that wasn't the hardest difficulty, it will be more palatable. But yeah. Probably a bad idea no matter how you look at it, unless I play Lenin 3. Lenin 3 is the only Lenin game that is not bullshit. Or not that bullshit, at least. It still has some bullshit in it, but not compared to 1 and 2, and definitely not to 4. So yeah. In that regard, it might be a good idea. Not to mention that I never played Lenin with a gamepad. Since it's been so long since I played Lenin, I played it when I was using a keyboard. But I never played it with a gamepad. Well, I mean, today I did. But like, I never gave it a full session with it. But yeah, I don't know. It's alright. Another game that I've been thinking, well, that I already played like 3 days ago, but I kind of want to play Daytona USA 2, because I realized that there is another release of the game called Power Edition, and that version of the game has the classic Daytona car, the Hornet from the first game, and it basically handles like the original one, of course. So that might mean that my chances of beating the courses might be higher. Well, in fact, today I was playing a little bit and it didn't go that badly. We'll say that it went relatively well, so it will be worth trying, I will say. Probably. But yeah, I don't know. What I do know is that I'm having arcade fever. Like these days I'm wanting to play arcade and more arcade. Like I also want to play Afterburner, for example. It's a game that I never played. I mean, I played She-Love, which is supposed to be a spin-off of Afterburner, but never played the original. I want to play it. And that is one arcade game that I could actually play on this category. I'm pretty sure Afterburner counts as a shoot 'em up. But I wonder if it does. A cave? That's actually a good question. I want to play Ketsui, but that's also a game that just with Daytona I have to practice off the stream. That's a game that requires a shit ton of practice. I want to see if I can emulate the PS4 version. The PS4 emulator has very little compatibility, but the thing is that Ketsui doesn't even appear in the compatibility list. So whether it's compatible or not is something I don't know. Ketsui and Lennon will be sick. Save state Tui. Well, yeah. But that's why the PS4 version is a good idea. Because you have practice modes that, well, even allow you to play Eva Canner Doom right off. Lennon, on the other hand, I mean, it will also require off-stream training, but man, Lennon is so fucking bullshit. And I will play Lennon 3, but the thing about Lennon 3 is that I don't really like the stages leading up to the last ones, but I really do like the last 2 stages of Lennon 3, but basically I don't like half the game, pretty much. Well, not like I dislike it, it's just that it feels like a chore. While Lennon 1 and 2 are bullshit from beginning to end, so you cannot get bored of that game. Of those games. Can't believe Blue was... God damn it. Why did I bother reading that? I guess that's what happens for not reading the whole comment beforehand. Hey, come on, Blue wouldn't do that. So we never know, that's the thing. For all we know, Blue will be a multi-millionaire. We wouldn't know. No, that's the thing. That's something that I was saying the other day. For all we know, everyone here will be a multi-millionaire. We wouldn't know. computer needed to restart. You know, it's okay, don't worry about it. Don't listen to Kyle. Law is only for the poor. That is true. That is correct. On the internet, everyone is a dog. It could be. I am buying my course to find out how you can 2 become 1. And that's like the 101 on scams. To think that people actually become millionaire for scamming people with fake courses. Like, people become millionaire for being charlatans. It's quite crazy. Then there are also charlatans that are already millionaires, like for example Elon Musk. That guy was already a millionaire before he became a charlatan. But yeah, there are charlatans that actually become millionaire because of that. Can you believe that? But that's what having charisma does to you. If you have charisma, it's like you can... Well, if you're charisma and you are relatively... Well, it depends, I guess. But I think charisma is the one thing that matters the most. If you want to scam people properly, to be a scam artist, you definitely need charisma. Well, the Indian call centers don't particularly have charisma, but they don't need it. They are not particularly millionaires either, so... Yeah. Those are low-level scams. Talking about the top scammers. Everyone in the internet is an ugly bastard. It's a possibility. In the gold rush, it wasn't the people digging gold who got rich. It was the people selling shovels. It could be. And do not redeem the dollar blue. Let's see, but that's their loss. If those Indian call centers knew Spanish, you know the amount of people they could scam here? Because obviously, tech illiteracy or whatever the fuck you call it, like basically people that don't know shit about computers are everywhere, including obviously the USA. But the amount of people that don't know shit about computers here is so big. If those Indian call centers knew Spanish, man, they could probably become millionaires. Okay, why did you redeem? Why did you redeem? Ooh. That was close. Right, can I not get killed by this asshole? That would be nice. Okay. Damn, this is very good. Like, 1 coin clearing up until the last stage. Obviously, in the last stage, everything can go to shit. It's a possibility. But we will see. I mean, so far, so good. Surprisingly. Yes, sir. Dodging that one is actually hard. Like, On easy mode, it's not hard to dodge that one, but on normal, like, first of all, it's hard to even tell what your hitbox is. And then you have that attack. I mean, I should have used more of the options. I didn't do that, and I should have. Just I didn't expect that it will kill me. But it did. It's okay, though. It wouldn't have changed much anyways. The real question is like that spinning section. Well, that spinning section, I mean the one where you... Oh, and also this guy. But this guy shouldn't be hard, right? I mean, his patterns are very... Oh, okay, he has a little bit more spread on this difficulty. I still got his ass. But it ain't over yet. I mean, theoretically, that stage could finish there, and this one could be its own stage, you know. It doesn't have to be part of the same stage. We'll even say that being part of the same stage doesn't make much sense. Oh. I think that this particular shot type is not very good against the crystals. With the Apache I had no issues, but here I cannot take it down. But I could use this thing. That it feels like a waste to use it here. That thing didn't seem like going down. The item renders over bullets sometimes. It's very funny. It's very funny except for when you get killed by it. Now, these are the insta-give lasers. I still don't understand the position. It seems to be fixed, but you have absolutely no way of knowing it's there. But basically, if you are diagonally, like, if you're in bottom left, you should be fine. Or, well, middle left. Okay. And this one should be fine here, right? Yeah, indeed. Oh, it took a little bit to go down. It's a shame though that it might end here. This guy has very fast bullets. I guess using the option there was a good idea, but this is the real question here. The final boss. Can I defeat it without dying? Is the real question. The thing is that, I mean, aside from that insta-give laser, it doesn't really have attacks that are that big of a deal. Because the main attack that he uses is this one, and here you basically just slowly move aside and that's it. But I don't know how fucked up the meteor attack will be here in this difficulty. Doesn't seem like that big of a deal. As long as you dodge the laser, you should be fine. Oh, I don't know what that is though. I haven't seen this attack before. But what the hell? That only... I win! What? That doesn't have contact damage? I mean, I understand that in this game contact damage doesn't exist. But what the fuck? What was the point of that attack? Like, if there is no contact damage, how could that attack possibly kill you? That makes no sense. Alright, well, I got it. In. A normal 1 coin clear. And since this was also score attack, there is the possibility that I'm quite high on the leaderboard as well. What you mean run invalid? What was invalid about it? There was nothing invalid about it. What you talking about? It was 100% valid. This might be top 15 maybe. I did damage. Oh, it wasn't pacifist. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, my bad. Sorry. I shouldn't have a shot. How clumsy of me, shooting in a shoot 'em up. Should have known better. But then that's a very good score. It wasn't 2 million, unfortunately, but I want to see on the leaderboard how much it was. 13. Well, not top 10, but hey, very close, at least. And higher than Cat Pero again. Good shit, Mr. Cat. You got again.